Hey guys, welcome back for another episode. Stay tuned, I'm going to show you how I made this. And I want to remind you, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. And to share it across your social media platforms. That helps to spread my YouTube channel. And don't forget to check out my description, there's a lot of fun links in there. Okay, so we're going to do a real quick unboxing. I'm going to show you how to do the string art. I was very excited to find this. Like I said, I've not seen one of these since I've been a little kid, and I know they were very popular. String art was back in the 70s and 80s, and it seems that it's coming back. So here's everything that's inside the box. Okay, so you get your, it's really nice they give you everything. So it looks like we have two felt pads here to put on the bottoms to protect your wall. They also give you the hanging tools to put on the back to hang it, which is really nice. And here's all of the thread or yarn you need. I don't know why they give you so much, because this is not a very big project, but they give you 3 packages. I guess so if you want to, I don't know, change it up, or maybe make mistakes. So this is a very nice piece of wood. You know, here's the instructions. Which, when it comes to string art, there's really not, you really don't need that much instructions. It's going to give you a little bit of a diagram and tells you where to start. But there's no wrong way of doing string art. I mean, mine won't look like this because that's a very sophisticated way. But you just string it up. I mean, you do any pattern that you would like. So I mean, that's what's really nice about string art. There's no wrong way. So we'll put these extra ones over here. I should just pull off there like that. And the best way, also too, I believe it does mention here in the instructions. So you tie it off. So you'll start here. So we'll tie it off right here. Let's do a loop. Okay. And one of the best ways to make sure the knot never leaves to the beginning and the end piece is just take some craft glue and just put a dot. And sometimes you gotta clear the clog. And just do that. And that knot will never move once that dries. So I'll definitely speed this up. I'm going to show you just a few real quick here in slow motion, because this will take probably a good 10-15 minutes. Like I said, it's not a very large project, but, you know, just have fun with it. Like I said, string art, there's no wrong way. So you just go around the nail, and you just keep going around them. It's kind of like connecting the dots here, but they just go back and forth. Okay, so we ran into a major knot, and I worked like 10 minutes on trying to get it undone. So I just finally had to cut the string, and we started on a new string here. So what you'll do if you ever need to do that is I just wrap it around the nail a couple times and apply a dot of glue, and then just wrap it around and hold it there. And once that glue dries, that will never move. And we'll trim that here in a minute. So we'll start again. So we'll start on this nail here. We'll do a little slip knot. Okay, and apply the glue again, like we did on the first one. And then we'll just tie and wrap this around a few times, that glue. And we'll trim that one here in a moment too. And we'll start up where we left off. Like I said, this is a really cool, fun project for you and family or kids, whoever. It's very easy to do. So now we got it all done. As you see there, I ran into several knots there, and I just got tired of fooling with them, so I just cut them. Maybe that's the reason why they give you so much string. They know it knots up easily. So you can either use scissors, or I personally like to use just one of your crafting blades. Just be very careful not to cut the wrong rope here. And I like to get as close as possible. This one's still a little bit wet here. And I like to go back through and see how this one's a little loose here and it's a little in the way, how this should be V'd. Same thing with this one. You just flip them over onto the other side of the nail. See? Just like so. See, that one's a little over the nail there. Easy fixes. Okay. Alrighty. So now we're waiting for that to dry up a little bit more. Go ahead and flip this over. This is right side up. Always want to check that. Flip it over. Let's add our felt dots here on the bottom. It's really cool they include all this stuff. And this whole kit was only, it was like $13. And they have, at least my local Walmart, they have this design. They also had a pineapple and like 3 arrows, just like random arrows list, straight across here like that. And then we'll turn this to the side. The really nice thing about these is you don't have to get them perfectly centered, just as long as they're level. And I have a little screwdriver here. This is like a pine or whatever, so it's a very soft wood, so it's not really that hard. Okay. Let's double check our areas here we glued. Make sure no strings are sticking out or noticeable. Okay, and then next I want to show you how we're going to use our Cricut and to customize this a little bit. And to make it a little more personalized gift. Okay, so I cut my pieces out here with my Cricut. I love my new Cricut maker. If you guys don't already have one or don't have a Cricut at all, I highly suggest it. I used to have the Explorer Air 2 and it worked great too. So we're going to weed these out real fast. Okay, so as everyone knows too, I like using the contact paper to buy at your local Walmart or any grocery store. You know, it's the clear cabinet liner. Now, also I like using this especially for wood projects because you don't want the vinyl to stick too much to the transfer tape. You want it to be able to stick to the wood. So what we're going to do here, my idea is to put this in between the antlers. And put this right here. And this right here. So we'll start with the name first. And trim off some more of this excess here. So it fits in a little better. Might trim some of this too, yeah. Okay. Now with contact paper not being as sticky, of course, as the Cricut transfer tape, which is what we want for this project, it is sometimes harder to get it started, as most already know. So one of the best things to do is take your Cricut scraper or anything that's a credit card or anything that's flat and hard and burnish it down. It's also best to usually do it from the back too. And then if it doesn't want to come up, you always just peel from the back of what I normally do anymore. And the flatter you can get it to the surface, the easier it's going to release. So it's just really easy. Just use your thumb and to peel it back. And if a piece doesn't want to come off, you just back up and rub it a little harder and just keep going really slow and it'll work. Just sometimes you gotta have some patience with it. Okay. Now the part I always hate because I'm not very good at this is trying to get things straight. Looks pretty good. Okay, use your tool here to really get that down good. And then you'll just start one corner. Same technique, just get it really close to the surface there and pull real slow. And it should release fine. And remember, if it doesn't, just back up and rub a little harder on it again and it should work. The rest of these I'll speed up here. Okay, so one last finishing touch here I'm going to show you guys, and we'll be done. Okay, so we're going to add our finishing touches here to this. Flip it on the back. I'll put one of these homemade stickers here on there. And then I always like to at least put sign my artwork and put a date on there too. So you always can look back and see when something was made. I'm using a silver Sharpie here. So there it is. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you guys did, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. That helps to spread my videos across YouTube land. And if you guys wouldn't mind, hit that big red subscribe button if you haven't already done that. And check out my description. There's a lot of fun links in there to people I like to help support and to some supplies. I'll try to find a link for this kit if I can, and it'll be down there in the description too. So don't forget to check that out. Thank you guys for being a part of this and joining me today. And I just like to bring my tips and tricks to you guys to help you along your creative journey. Have a good day. Bye.